Hello my loves and welcome to May's Hits and Misses. I obviously didn't do an April one because I wasn't in the country, so I am back now and I'm ready to talk to you guys about the products that I was loving throughout May. I just want to say that these products are actually from April and May. A lot of these products were things that came in really handy when I was away and were just loves of mine. There's very few brand new discoveries in here because obviously I was away and I just brought the makeup that I had with me, and I just kind of want to talk to you guys about those products that I have with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's kick it off. First of all, I want to say I'm back adoring these like little bandanas. They're all back in at the moment. I have white ones, red ones, blue ones, loads of different coloured ones. And I just think they're really handy because all I have done all month long is leave my hair in a bun like this and nothing else. And the bandanas have been helpful, or little headbands and stuff. Anyway, dry shampoo was my lifesaver because it's so humid and so warm, like you're sweating every day and you have to have multiple showers a day. I think I had like maybe like 2 showers every single day, and this was just really handy because nobody wants to be washing their hair every single day. It's not good for your hair either to be stripping the oils out of it. So instead, I dehydrated my hair with the Batiste dry shampoo. So when I went to my hairdresser's when I came home, I thought she was going to be like, Ashling, your hair is a hot mess. Like, what the hell were you doing to it when you're away? But she said that my hair was in great condition. Also, if you guys haven't seen my Vietnam and Chinese vlogs, they are up on my vlog channel right now, which I'll link it down below just if you are wondering what I got up to while I was away. Anyway, this was my lifesaver because any of the days when my hair was just getting a little bit greasy and, you know, I just was tying it up like this and I just didn't want like a big like line of grease, it was great to just kind of refresh your hair. And I think we all know the whole gist of dry shampoo. It is awesome. Okay, this product I just want to talk about briefly because you can't actually get it here in Ireland. I just wanted to mention because it was my favourite. There was tons of these like shops in China where there were like super affordable skincare products. They're all like high-end skincare products, but this was one of them. This is the Plant Cells Water Skin and it's from Mingkongu. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I was loving this. It's an all-day moisture water lotion, and obviously in China it's warm, your skin gets really dehydrated, and also because of all the like the pollution in the air, I just needed something to kind of protect my skin. And I think there's an SPF in this. I read off the box before I bought it that there was an SPF in this, so I was just using that as a daily moisturizing lotion, and it saved my life on a number of occasions. And the packaging is so high end, and this actually cost the equivalent of €3.50 here in Ireland. I should have bought more. What was I thinking? And another product just from China as well that I just want to skip over to was from one of those other like really affordable shops. Actually, just if you guys are wondering, I am going to do a whole video dedicated to China and what you guys need to know before going to China. China is not exactly what I expected. I spent 4.5 weeks there and I loved it, like I really did. If somebody had described China to me before I went to it, I probably would have said no, I'm not going there ever. But when I was there and experiencing it for myself, I actually really enjoyed it. But there are a lot of things you guys need to know if any of you are thinking of ever going to China. It is not what I was thinking at all. It is very, let's say, difficult if you are struggling. If you struggle with traveling in general, China is not the place to go because nobody speaks English. Like I spoke to maybe like 5 people my whole entire time that I was there that could speak a little bit of broken English. Nobody speaks English. Chinese is their prime language and that's the way they want to keep it. There isn't much to do with the Western civilization over there, Western food, anything like that. So don't be expecting that if you're going to China. Vietnam was a little bit more accommodating. I've heard that about Thailand and the Philippines and stuff like that. They're a little bit more accommodating. But China itself is very different. Different culture. They don't have YouTube, nothing like that. They don't know anything of the Western world almost. Unless obviously they research it themselves. You can barely even get Google over there. You can't actually get Google. But anyway, that's a whole side note about China. I will be making a video on that because I think it is kind of important to prepare yourself. I was not prepared and I did get a shock for about 4 or 5 days. Anyway, this is the Wild Vegetables Purifying Nourishing Mud Mask. Loved this. You get like 5 in a pack and I bought like 2 packs of these, and one of the packs will do 2 faces. They were unbelievable and the equivalent to €1.50 for this whole box. Yeah, it was 15 yen, so it's about €2. And just amazing, absolutely amazing mask. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it's not available in Ireland, obviously. Now, a product that is available in Ireland that I was using so much much over there, is the Kpop Beaming Shimmering Powder. And this is from Pennies, and I'm all out of this nearly. I'm just going to put a little bit on me today. I loved this. I used this when, look at me. I use this on my skin. It just kind of like gives you a glow. Isn't it just so pretty? And this was really inexpensive in Pennies. I went in to look for more yesterday and they've none left. I am so devil. So if you do see it, do let me know. The next product I was really loving when I was away was the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. And this is in Precious Petals. Loved this. It was one of the only highlighters I ever used. And I just love it. Like, it's just so beautiful. I don't need to say much more about it. You've seen me use it tons of times in videos before. Loved it and was just addicted to it on my skin because it's just so pretty. These two products, without them, I don't know what I would have done. This is actually a repurchase because I used it all up, and this is actually not my shade because I used my whole shade of this up. These two products were my life savers. They were all I wore on my skin because foundation was just a no-go, you know, like towards, like, I think after about maybe 2 weeks traveling, I just gave up altogether on foundation. It was just like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Instead, I just put concealer underneath my eyes, any spots that I needed to conceal, and then I placed this over the rest of my face. This is a primer, but it has like a glowy texture to it, so it just made my skin like glow from within. And then anywhere I needed concealing or needed a bit of extra coverage, that's what the concealer came in handy for. So you can see that there. It kept my natural skin tone, but just gave a beautiful glow to the skin. It's from Essence, if I didn't mention. It's the Fresh and Fit Awake Primer, Healthy Glow Pore Minimizing Effect Primer. It just made my skin look not like flat and matte and dry and dehydrated. It made it look glowy and youthful. That's what I wanted. And the Tarte Shape Tape, we all know how full coverage that is, and if it wasn't for it, I don't know what I would have done. Like, I really don't know what I would have done because foundation was just no bueno for me. No, I just gave up big time. So that is what the concealer looks like, you know, yourself. That is a really light, that's actually in the shade Light. I use light medium generally day to day, and it was just unbelievable. It just covered everything I needed to cover, and realistically I would have been fine with those two products, a brow product and mascara and tinted lip balm, and that would have been all I would have needed while I was out there. There was no need for makeup at all. You didn't have the time to put it on, and you didn't care about it because your face was melting off with the heat, the humidity. On the days that I did wear foundation, or if some nights I wanted to get kind of dressed up, if we're going out for dinner or whatever, I did wear the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Lifesaver product for me. I only brought one bottle. It was all I needed, and I'll explain why in a minute. I didn't use any other foundation. I brought the Urban Decay All Nighter. It was too heavy for the weather. Like, you just didn't want to wear heavy foundation, so this Wet n Wild one was perfect. I can't remember what shade I brought. I think Golden Beige is the one I brought with me. Yeah, definitely Golden Beige is the one I brought with me. It lasted all night long. It was perfect for my skin. Everything I needed. Gave me the coverage if I did want to wear a little bit more coverage on my skin, and I just adore that foundation. It's so inexpensive. I didn't use it like all the time, like I said, but when I was using foundation, that was my go-to one. And how I got away with just using that one shade is I brought the Catrice Purifying Makeup Transforming Drops with me, the darkening ones. So as my skin may have gotten like a little bit more tanned, I did apply a little bit of the darkening drops to the foundation just to give it a little bit of a darker effect. These darkening drops are great. Like, they're really, really handy. They don't change the consistency of the foundation or anything like that, and they just worked really, really well. So that's what I was using to mix in with the foundation. If on any day that I felt like I needed foundation, it was a rare occasion, to be honest. Mascara, oh my god, I don't know how I've never used this mascara before. This is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This is the volumizing mascara. Where has this been all my life? I feel like I'm the last person to ever try this foundation, this mascara, and it is wonderful, like amazing. It gives me lashes for days, and it didn't smudge. It was great in the heat. It held up. I was shocked because I honestly didn't think that this was going to stand the heat. I thought I'd have mascara melting down my face, but it worked really, really, really well. It's not waterproof, and I did have to learn the hard way. I did have like mascara running down my face one day when I jumped into the water, but alternatively I think they have a waterproof version of this, but I just love the wand on this. Everything about this mascara was just great. The wand is really unusual, and like I said, it gave me lashes for days, and I loved loved this mascara. And I don't know why I've never tried it before. It's an amazing mascara. So if you haven't tried the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara, definitely pick it up. I think the one in the green bottle is supposed to be amazing as well, but I have the orange one and I love it too. And then another Essence product was the soft contouring lip liner, and this is in Big Proposal, and loved this lip liner. It just gave me a really natural effect to my lips. I don't know if you can see it there. It was like my lips, only better. I would just apply this to my lips and fill in my whole lip, and then apply like Carmex or Vaseline or something like that into my lips, and it was great because I was going with more minimal makeup. This was perfect and long lasting as well, which again, I was surprised for the price, only like €1.50 or something like that, and I loved it a lot. And the last two products that I really were loving to kind of jazz up a makeup look, I was using this blue eyeliner, so I'd use it in my waterline. I just thought it kind of made a makeup look a little bit different, and it's called Blue Moon. It's the clay pots from Tarte, and I just really liked it. So if I wanted something a little bit more interesting, I went with this. I did bring the Tarte Man Eater eyeshadow palette, so I didn't bring any other colors with me, and they're all neutral in that palette. So just if I wanted to add something a little bit extra to my look, I went with this, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And then the last thing was the Insta Contour from Rimmel. I used the contouring side just if I ever wanted to contour my cheeks. I didn't actually use it a whole lot, to be honest, but any day I did use it, just if I was just using concealer underneath my eyes and I just wanted to bronze up my face, this was the perfect product to use because it just blended out really well on my skin. I did try powder contouring and it didn't work as well. It kind of looked like it was like grabbing onto my primer that I used underneath, so it was kind of causing streaks, and I wasn't keen on it. So this was much better because it was a cream product and it just blended out on my skin great, and I used the tiniest amount. Like I literally dabbed it and I blended it out and it just looked great. So if I wanted to add a bit of contour to my face, that was what I was doing. I don't have any misses for the month, guys. You'd be shocked to know, because I didn't have that much makeup with me away. I didn't use any new products or anything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. I am so happy to be back on YouTube. I missed you guys so much, you've no idea. I need to start getting into more my regular uploads. So do let me know of any requests you would like to see of any videos. I can't wait to get into the filming routine again. Don't want to go off on too much of a rant. I just wanted to add this into the end of the video. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys who watched my videos for so long, since September last year, from when I went through my breakup to the early April when I left to go to Vietnam. You guys have no idea the pit of like a black hole that I was in. I just felt so unhappy, so negative, so unwanted, just the rejection, everything that I felt. It was the most horrible and painful, gut-wrenching feeling ever. Apart from the fact that I've gone through like an eating disorder, low moods, like suicidal thought. I don't even want to get into how much pain I was in for 8 months, and well before my breakup even occurred. I was just in a really bad place, and I just want to say thank you so much to you guys for all of your continued support every day that you tune in, you watch my videos, you get inspired, you tell me that I'm an inspiration to you. Like, you have no idea how important those words are. And to allow me to take a break like this from YouTube, because I know this whole year has been a little bit of a mess with uploading because of my moods and just how I've been feeling inside. I am the happiest girl in the world right now. I can't express how happy I am right now. Like, I'm bursting with happiness. So I just want to let all of you guys know, if you are going through a tough time, or if there's a rough patch in your life or anything like that you're going through, please reach out and speak to somebody, anybody, a friend, a family member, you know, a teacher, you know, like maybe your lecturer in college, whoever it may be, whoever you feel comfortable speaking to, do talk to somebody. It is important, and I can honestly say that from myself, been through the experiences that I've been through. Speaking to people really helped me. I know it's not an option for everybody, but getting away from where you are just for a few weeks, even just to clear your head, really does help if it's an option. For me, it's great for me that I have this job that allows me to do that, and every day I'm so appreciative and grateful for it. And I don't know how I ever managed to get a job like this, or how I ever managed to be in this position, but I'm so grateful for that, because I was able to take time off, go to Vietnam, go to China, places that I'd never been to in my life, and actually start like thinking that there are more important things in the world. Breakup is not the end of the world, even though it may feel like that. And especially for me, because it was 9.5 years of a relationship, I know that it was a tough time, but it was the thing that happened to me for the best reasons possible, because if it didn't happen, I would still be in that relationship that was making me so unhappy. And since I've left it, I feel happier every day, even though it was a tough time that I was going through early in the year, and you know, everything was pretty rough. But I feel like now, since coming back from Vietnam and China, I just have a new lease on life. I just feel so much happier right now, and there's things that I want to share with you guys, but I'm not ready to share them at the moment. Just about things that are going on with work, with my personal life, and things that have been going on with me, and I do want to share them eventually, but it's just when the time is right, I guess. Definitely going to be moving shortly as well, which is another really exciting thing as well. I'm going to be still living in Ireland, so don't worry about that, guys. That's going to be happening like maybe towards the end of the summer and stuff. I haven't like fully 100% decided what exactly I'm going to be doing and where exactly I'm going to be going, but I do know that I have to leave my home house. Like I do, like I love living at home with my family. I do. I love it so much. I am an adult. I have lived out of home since I was 23, so I've lived out of home for a good while, and it's, you know, it's not ideal for me to be living at home. So I do want to get my own space now that I feel much better in my mental health and everything like that. And you know, I got professional help as well. If you guys are wondering, I did go and see a doctor and see somebody who's professionally trained in dealing with how I was feeling, and I got the help that I needed, and I will go into more details about that maybe later on, especially with eating and stuff like that. I will talk to you guys about that as well. I do want to touch upon so many topics. Today's not the day, but I just wanted to put this into my monthly favorites because it's the first opportunity I've got to actually speak to you guys, and I just want to say how appreciative, I can't actually express how appreciative I am every day for you guys and for everything that I've been through. And it's made me a stronger, better, happier person, to be honest. I like, they often say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it's so bloody true. I can't actually express it, how true it is. So just know that if you're going through something really tough, that it's not the end, that there's something better coming. So I know, reading all my law of attraction and books and stuff, it said that if you're not happy with your life as it is right now, you have to change it, and you have to make it be whatever it is that you want in your life. You just have to make it be. So just think that you have everything that you've ever wanted in your whole life, and feel what it's like to have all those things and how grateful you are to have them, and then act as if you do have them. Then they will all come to you. There's so many things that I wanted in my life, and I've actually gotten every single thing that I want, and these are things that I had just put into the universe. I know this sounds really cheesy and corny if you don't believe in this, but I put things into the universe as like back in February, and I wanted them, and they came to fruition so super quick, like so super quick. As soon as I started feeling grateful and thankful, and you know, I was meditating a lot, and you know, taking time for my own mental health and stuff, I made an awful lot of things happen. There's some things, a lot of things that just haven't happened quite yet, but I know they're on their way to me, and I am patient, and I'm going to wait for them, and they will happen at the right time. I hope that you are feeling really good, and if you're not feeling really good, that something better is on its way to you, and just to relax. And also to all my little Irish followers as well who are doing their Leaving Cert and their Junior Cert, I want to send you really good luck wishes, and I know you'll do fab, and don't worry about the exams. Once you get through them, you will feel like a brand new person, so don't worry about the exams. Try and de-stress as much as you possibly can. I'm ranting on now, guys, so I'm going to zip the lip. I will talk to you all in my next video, but thank you so much for everything that you've done for me the past few weeks and months. All your messages and everything. You guys have not gone unnoticed, anything that you've said to me, and I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.